Coming up on Beyond the Metal, a tour of Vancouver's Museum of Anthropology with artist-in-residence Vince Fairley. We are going to continue our education about the First Host Nations. We are here with Vince Fairley, a artist-in-residence here at the Museum of Anthropology in Vancouver. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
And you have, let's just start right off the bat. You have something right here in your hands. What are you working on?
This is a small moon mask for an anthropologist friend of mine. And its moon is used as a prop as opposed to something you'd wear. Well, normally masks, you'd have the eyes would be cut out and you'd wear it on your face. Well, this would be used as a prop where I'd hold it up in certain performances.
Now, tell me about the tools you're using here, because this is not just your typical Swiss Army knife. This is like a pretty rugged piece of wood handle here.
Yeah. Basically, my first step, I'd use my chainsaw to block it, and then I would use this. This is definitely one of my favorite tools. Yeah. Everything in here has been carved by an elbow adze, and some of the kwak-wak, like this one, the final finish was done by a D-adze, where you'd actually hold it in your hand, and just a short, like a little chisel, and apparently it's quite hard on your wrist.
So I think we are gonna go check out some of these amazing works that are surrounding us. Maybe you could take us around?
Sure.
That'd be great.
Okay, let's do it.
We're going to go around with Vince. Where would you like to take us first?
Let's check out Billard's Canoe.
Billard's Canoe?
Bill Reed.
Bill Reed
is the Haida, very famous Haida artist. Bill Reed is just incredible. He started carving here with Doug Cramner. And he did all the poles outside in the longhouse. And there's so much going on here with this canoe. I mean, a lot of people, we look at it, and it's just a canoe. But
see, it's been pieced together.
Oh yeah.
It's okay if we touch it, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But you look at all the lines here. Like you see the lines coming up here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Up the sides.
See the lines that come up the sides here.
Yep.
When you hit a big wave, it disperses the water to the side, and also it volumizes, so it has a tendency to follow the sea as opposed to cutting through it. Okay, and over here, Bill Reed's other supernatural creature that looks similar to his bear, but it's a wasco, some kind of sea creature.
Huh. Yeah, like he has a seal under his tail and one in his mouth.
Yeah.
Huh.
So everything in here is a story of sorts?
It's just every
single piece.
Yeah. You know what's interesting over here? We've got this kwak-wak piece. This is one of my favorite kwak-wak
pieces here. Is this the
guy in the back with the two guys at his knees?
This is like mostly in Vancouver Island. The guy over there, and he's got his two slaves holding. That's a chief's seat there.
Okay.
And I just love that piece.
All eyes are on this area with these games here now. What would you tell people about coming to the museum and experiencing a little culture?
Anybody who comes to Little Herb Mainland, I always suggest you have to see the museum because there's so much going on here. Like, I mean, every time you come here, the more you learn about it, you'll learn it in different layers.
Like watching a movie over and over again.
Exactly, and
That's
you realize
great.
there's so much more going on.